Hi everyone, welcome to my movie channel here today. Today we are going to get into more of the Marvel movies here. As we all know, there's a lot of work to do. For me, I've been working on how to rank all 36 MCU movies, and that's already done already because I did it late last night. I want to get into that next week, so later next week or so, or the week after, because there's more content to come with other videos that I'll be working on. As we all know, that comes with me. I love movies. I love Marvel as well because I grew up watching Marvel movies as a kid when my first debuted in 2008. So, enough said about that. I want to get into the whole ranking all four of the MCU Avengers movies up to from Phase 1 to Phase 3 because after Phase 3, there's no main Avengers movies going on because no major threat coming, and as we all know, King the Conqueror was actually kind of in a movie with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Not a big threat for the MCU heroes. But later on, late next year, by the end of the year, is Doomsday is coming that day on December 18th of 2026. So we had to wait for another whole year. I was like, really? But still, these four films here is how I will rank the main Avengers movies. So I'd love to know in the comments below how would you put these films in your order. So let's get into it. I'm really excited to get into it. So in my fourth slot is actually Avengers Age of Ultron. In my opinion of the movie itself, I did enjoy the newer recruits. Quicksilver was cool, but Scarlet Witch, the brother and sister I love they have a brother and sister, superhero because we never had one of those in a long time. But Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, the brothers and sisters, they work along, they tag along with the main thread, Ultron, but somehow throughout the whole film itself, they went to become the heroes with the Avengers. And as we all know, how Ultron was created, with Tony and Bruce created Jarvis to make an AI hero like Vision. Yes, that's another newer hero that came along into this whole movie. It's cool to see Vision teaming up with the Avengers, same as Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. But even though with Ultron, there was a big thing going on, and I forgot that country, Sokovia. Basically, it takes place in Sokovia. The final battle takes place. With Ultron, there was basically more like want to extinct everyone from being on Earth, and Ultron was that. And honestly, the movie was fun in my opinion, but there's some problems throughout the way in the movie. But yeah, for my third pick is the first Avengers movie because in my thoughts, I love the first Avengers movie due to the fact Loki was actually the threat into this movie because of Thor. Thor and Loki, the Asgardians, the gods from Asgard, seeing how that ended in the first Thor movie when Loki fell in the depths in space, went to Thanos, went to his team, and somehow Loki came back and somehow ended this whole film to bring the Chitauri army to somehow to take over New York City, but somehow in the end Loki lost. So that's one cool thing. And even though I love Loki, Loki's a great villain for the first Avengers movie because from seeing Loki try to grow, because as we all know, I saw the Loki series recently, and honestly, to understand his story arc from the first Thor movie, then the Avengers movie, then the Dark World and Ragnarok, and now we have the show with him. Hopefully, they do a season 3, but highly doubt that's not going to happen. But with Loki in this movie, I love him a lot of how they did with the movie. But honestly, it was fun, but really entertaining movie. I did enjoy this one a lot. I see this movie maybe over 10 to 20 times already because it's such a great film to watch. And then for the runner up as my second spot, it is Avengers Infinity War. In my opinion, with Infinity War, I love how they did with the story arc of how Thanos gathered all the stones from each different parts of the world itself in a different realm. And somehow with him, he was trying to rise to get all the stones. He had to get the Mind Stone, the Power Stone, the Space Stone, the Reality and Time, and all the other stones, and the Soul Stone. That's the sixth one. And from him, He wanted to destroy half of the population to make most of everyone else to be stuck on Earth. And somehow, with his story, he finally had rest at the end of the film. It's such a good story. Honestly, enjoyed this movie a lot. But for the best one out of this list, this movie cannot be beaten, is Avengers Endgame. That's my top tier movie of all time because I've seen this movie over like 20 to 30 times already. Because honestly, in my opinion, I love the story. I love how all the heroes grow, working together to go back in time to get all the stones again to take down Thanos and we do the snap again. I brought all the heroes back, and in the final team up at the end of the film, all the heroes gathered together and somehow took down Thanos from the 2014 edition one from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. As when the whole thing is about the time loop, the time jump, going back in time. It's so cool to see how they did with the film. That's how I fell in love with the story and fell in love with the characters. So that's how I rank all the main Avengers movies, and stay tuned for more videos to come next week. So if you want to stop by again next week, be sure to subscribe to my channel down below or down over here. If you want to be notified by my videos, hit the notification bell icon as well right down over here. Thank you all for coming into my channel here, guys, and have a great rest of the day. Bye, everyone.